Hi darlings, welcome back. Some of you might be surprised to hear my voice again after so long of just simple gameplay footages. And well, in this video I will tell you the reason, and although I won't really explain the main point, I will just make some referrals because I just really so Jojo is getting a new skin, as you can see on the screen, Tranquility. And if you know me, if you've been watching for a while, then you know my dream was that Jojo got a skin where he was like a prince or a king, basically the point that he had the crown. So when I saw that he's going to get that skin finally, I was just so happy, and it was just like one of my long-time wishes came true. So I decided to come back to the game because let's just get on with the topic, the main topic. I don't think a lot of you know, but I think for like a good few months now, I have not played the game. And not just like before when I had my little breaks when I would log on, just get my rewards and stuff. But no, this time I really just didn't even log into the game. I didn't even do anything to the game, and so basically, what you saw, what videos you guys saw, those are not pre-recorded, but saved matches from some of them are even like I think a year old. So basically, the matches that never really made it to be a video on my channel yet. And well, some of them I was just too lazy to re-record when I, had like the fresh footage, or just didn't bother checking what the video was about, so I just didn't record it. As IDV, I think, still doesn't have a little useful button for these replays to just be saved without you having to watch the whole of it again. So basically, yeah, those are the videos I started uploading. I think overall I have about 50. I think maybe I uploaded around 8 or 9 of those. So we still have a long way to go with those. But the main reason I'm kind of clearing out my recorded matches and stuff is because I'm unfortunately planning to quit this game for once and for all. And I know this might be a shock for you guys, especially the ones who just maybe recently came to the game and maybe just discovered my channel and started playing JoJo or whatever. But I would like to describe why I'm planning on leaving IDV for good in greater detail in another video dedicated to that, because this time I just wanted to well, talk to you guys because I miss you. And as you know, as you see in the previous videos, I didn't really do any kind of commentary, not even my intro and outro were in those videos. I just really wanted to get those out because I felt like those videos, I saved them for a reason, and I also just wanted to um, put out some content for the ones who still care, who still like JoJo, who still play him or enjoy watching gameplays with him. So yeah, but regardless, so my plan originally was to just post those videos I told you about, like the saved videos, and then make one final video, with like a face cam thing, and just explain why I decided to leave and why I decided to quit and stuff, and then, finish it for forever. But then I see this freaking poster, I see this freaking new JoJo skin with the crown, and no, it did not manage to change my mind. It did not manage to make me want to stay in this game. But well, it just, I really love Joseph, and that did not change. Like, this is the only thing that didn't change from the beginning, the first day I started playing to the last, that he's such a great, amazing character. And maybe if he had a more important role in the story itself, or I don't know, he was maybe a little more popular still, or maybe he was a little more versatile or stronger, then maybe I wouldn't have come to this decision. But yeah, things are as they are. They won't really change, I don't think so. So regardless, I still really very much love him, and that is the reason I decided to came back, because originally I didn't plan to play another match. Like, my plan was to just delete the game after, and I just, I heard that we will get like 20 free pulls like a few months ago. I think my sister mentioned it, and I was like, all right, I still like pulling, I still like the gacha aspect, so why not just finish it by let me just use my 20 pulls. Maybe I get some beautiful skin or something as a goodbye gift from the game. Of course, not officially or anything, just as a sentimental little thing. And basically, that's why I waited this long, because this decision, I think, I already decided like 3 or 4 months ago. And as you saw, even before, I had like these long little breaks, I would say. And yeah, of course, I was busy. I'm not saying I wasn't, but back in the day, I would spend like most of my free time, even when I was busy. Like the beginning of my channel, basically, or when I started playing the first 2 years, I would say. Long time subscribers can remember, I'm sure. I really spent all, if not like most, if not all, of my free time on this game, and to record the videos, create the content, make like voiceovers and commentaries and whatnot, and coming up with new ideas and trying to get skins and stuff. So I really was putting my all into this game, and I think that was hopefully obvious if someone looked at my channel. So yeah, but now I really didn't care anymore. I really didn't even bother, even before these few months, because I just kind of lost interest. I did describe everything about this in a previous video. I think it's titled I'm Back, which was after one of my, like, I think 1-2 month breaks when I came back. But after that, I did continue and uploaded somewhat regularly. So that wasn't the end. I felt like, oh yeah, I still have something in this game. I still enjoy, of course, because I always kept convincing myself that JoJo is such a great character and such a lovable, I don't know, just being in my life, such like a fond memories. All are connected to him as a character, not the game itself, if that makes sense, I hope. So I always just convince myself, like, I just looked at my skin collection, however lame that sounds. I'm not trying to like brag or something, but I remembered like which skins I got as gifts, or which skins I worked hard for in the game, like which skins I had to like play till, I don't know, long hours into the night, just so I can get a deadline and get the skin before the reset or something. And these memories, or like when whichever skins I wore when I made it to top 10 and stuff. So these memories always just made me remember these maybe 3 years so fondly, that I always stopped myself from quitting, because it is scary if you think about it. If you didn't just play this game casually for like, I don't know, a few months and then quit like a normal mobile game, but maybe if you put like your real effort into this, because I did, and I made a channel built on this game basically. So that's why I feel like it was such a hard decision. But yeah, let's leave this topic for the dedicated video. Now, I noticed when I came back there is like the new story, whatever, which I feel like is pretty slow, honestly. I mean, the progression of the story, even if you consider other games, like this IDV has been out since, I don't know, years, and we are still so, I don't know, like early in the story. And even if when they could just, like move on with the original story, they just keep beginning new ones and making us question newer and newer aspects of this, bringing in new characters instead of finishing another character's story. Like they brought in Orpheus as a playable character, as a novelist, and now basically they didn't even continue his story. They just like left it in half there and gave us this new Alice, I think, journalist, whatever, girl. So I don't really know why they are like making this as long as it could be. It's basically we barely get any of the game's story, and I know a lot of people began to play because of that. And to tell you the truth, I never really cared about this story thing, whatever. As I said, I only really cared about JoJo. But this, when I played through this little, I don't know, Alice quest, whatever, that just came out today, I couldn't help but like, stop myself from skipping some scenes because the animation was so well made, and even the story, to be very honest with you, the story is kind of like exciting or entertaining in a way. And it's kind of, I don't know, like if it would be like an anime or like some movie, or like they would just make a cartoon out of it, I feel like I would perhaps watch it, because it is really like quality animation first of all, and it really is um entertaining, as I said. But this way, I don't know. It's. I mean, I was glad to say see this mystery about the composer. As a lot of you know, I'm sure that he was just told to be like, oh, it's JoJo's son, whatever. And today in this little thing, spoiler, sorry, not that big of a spoiler, but we found out that basically he is French, or like comes from France or whatever. And JoJo is also French, so I don't know. It just it was fun to find that out, and also I really loved his character, how he's portrayed, and how his personality is like very mysterious. Like we were in like a book or an anime or like a fantasy series, I feel like he would be one of my favorite characters from the current setup that this little Alice story had. But anyway, so that's why I wanted to say that it was pretty fun, surprisingly for me, to watch these little cutscenes and stuff, because I never really cared. Like the previous Orpheus quests or like stories or game background stories were not really like at all exciting for me, and this one was, but it still wasn't good enough to make me stay. I just feel like it's strange how they started making the survivors hunters and the hunters survivor forms and whatever, but they just keep adding more. And I feel like if you just double, if they will make a survivor version and the hunter version for every existing character, there will be just so many characters. And I don't know, like I thought that maybe they will make JoJo a survivor early on, and I was kind of looking forward to that when the first few of these characters came out, because that would be like, I would be still playing JoJo, but I would be playing in the stronger faction, the more supported or liked faction by Netties. So maybe it could have been a new direction for the channel too. But he didn't come out, and thinking about it, he probably won't in a long time, because he's not really that connected in the original stories. Like he is, I feel like, a very important character in the anniversary story, technically, as DM, and like all of his alliances. But he doesn't really have a role in the game, like that big of a role, and even in these anniversary things, I don't think we really see him that much. So that's something that I'm kind of sad about. But yeah, as you could see, there was like a very nice, I don't know if it's lagging, it was just, it was just terrible FPS or something, but it did happen in the game. And today I played a few matches, as you can see, just trying out to complete this little return quest or tasks or whatever. So that's why I was playing today, and also because I wanted something in the background, something newer than my pre-recorded matches and the things that I plan to post later. So yeah, it was pretty laggy, even though like IDV is like the only game on my phone. The other apps are my writing app, like social media apps. So like basically that's IDV is the only like app that would take up such a strong big storage. But yeah, so that's also something I didn't look forward to when I came back to playing. But it seemed like getting back to JoJo was not really a big deal. I'm always nervous a bit before coming back after a longer break, that, oh, maybe I forgot how to play him completely and I will just, suck so much as him, and everyone will just laugh at me, especially if they recognize my name and whatever. But it's just, I don't know, I don't think it's kind of like playing riding a bicycle. I feel like I can just always get back into playing him. The DM match, the previous one you saw, was the first match I went after, I don't know, I think this was probably the longest break I ever took from actually playing, not just like uploading, because even those times I sometimes just got up to the game and like played a few matches, but this time, as I said, I have not played like at all, like not even survivor match, nothing. So, and somehow I still have a C badge with JoJo, so I think that clearly shows how unpopular he is, unfortunately, and this is also part of the reason I'm planning to leave. But regardless, I'm aware these matches are not really anything praiseworthy. These are basically just random quick matches. And I don't think I'm that, like, super cool in these. Like, I don't think I just, it's just a casual whatever. So don't worry, the pro matches will be back soon, meaning the pre-recorded ones from rank, because that I think some people could actually learn from still. And anyways, I really just wanted to basically play to get some essences, hopefully get Jojo's beautiful new skin Tranquility earlier. But well, I didn't receive it yet after about 30 pulls, and I did spend all of my saved up light bulbs, whatever. So I think we'll just have to wait and see if I manage to get lucky. I'll try to play just for the skin, so I can give you guys a last, like, I don't know, rank footage. Because as I said a lot of times before, I promised to you guys that I will make a video with every JoJo skin ever, and especially because it's something that I always wanted him to have, like a prince skin, and it's just so unbelievable that he gets one now. And yeah, I decided I would not leave this opportunity hanging, even if it means I have to wait till end of this season and then use an unlock card for it. But still, you guys will get the video of me using that beautiful, beautiful skin in rank, as kind of like a final thingy for this using every skin series. Anyways, the other reason I wanted to make this video was just because I miss interacting with you guys so much, and not just like, the whole uploading video. I just miss this whole thing, to be honest. And if anything, that's something I will really shortly miss later on. Oh, I'm sorry about my voice, by the way, if it sounds weird. I just had a cold or something, and well, it's been like 2 weeks, and my voice is still a bit off. But yeah, thankfully I'm better. That's why I didn't do this video earlier, because I planned to. But then I was like, okay, let's wait until I get a little better, so at least you guys can hear my voice instead of being silent. But anyways, just recently I got a few comments on various videos where people who just began the game were asking tips, or like, just telling me how they enjoy the videos I'm making. That just brings back memories always, how how big this whole thing was, how much everyone loved JoJo, everyone loved playing him, and it's just sad to see that nowadays it's just barely any people, and mostly beginners, and the beginners who start playing him even leave him because they soon realize that he's not really one of those stronger hunters who you can just go and slice the ranks with ease. Unfortunately though, I do get a lot of comments still on my videos where I basically point out what's wrong with the game, like the imbalance, and how they should adjust Joseph at least a little so he would be more viable. A lot of people just say that I should just use different characters, I should just choose some meta hunter, and they think it's for real, and I just don't understand. Like, of course I get it, maybe that was the only video they watched from my channel, but I always said, like, this was something I was sticking to from the beginning, that like I only played this game for Joseph, and I don't see why I would want to play, like, this game is not good enough in terms of, like, it didn't really grab my attention in that way that I would just start playing other characters. And well, it might be on the game, it might be on me, I don't know. I just didn't find, like, I never really played the kind of games before. Like, I was more always of the chilling games type, like, I don't know, Sims for example, or whatever. Like, I never really played this player versus player, like, serious ranking and stuff. Like, I never was into this, and literally the only reason I started playing was JoJo, and people just say, like, just leave him, like, whatever, just don't care about him any longer and just choose a meta hunter, whatever. But like, they don't understand, I didn't play this game to like, I don't know, become some top player. I played this because I loved one character, and I wanted to prove to people that even with 200 ping you can get to top 10, and I did that, and I feel like I fulfilled my mission, kind of. and it was very, very good while it lasted. I really, really enjoyed this whole, I don't know, journey with you guys, because it really did change my life in a lot of aspects. And that's why it will be just so hard to just, stop making videos, like delete my video editing app and everything. And I won't even feel bad for the game, only JoJo, of course, but more of this experience and what we had, when we had our golden days, when I was trying to figure out how to stream and stuff, and so many people, so many of you were there daily and like playing JoJo and using JoJo, and there was just like still hope in us, that Natties will help us some way, and but it still didn't happen, and people got tired of it, and I feel like it's already a bit longer than it should have. Like, we stretched this as long as I could, really. Like, I think it was like close to 4 years now till I played this game, and I think it just got harder and harder, and Nettie still keeps adding these ridiculously great survivors. And well, yeah, of course, they, I don't know, add one or two hunters that can, like, I don't know, put up with them, those survivors, for a while, but then they nerf those hunters usually. And right now, even with this new journalist character, I think a lot of mechanic fans are super angry because she's just kind of like an upgraded mechanic of a sort, not completely, of course, because they can't do that. But you know why I was mad when I kind of like saw her design, that she has a freaking camera, and I feel like they took a trait that could have worked so well with Survivor Joseph, that and they gave it to her. So I don't know if Survivor Jojo ever comes out. I don't really know what to expect, honestly. On another topic, I did try and wanted to, just start using the skins from the beginning, so like the S skins downward, so I can just, make a fresh video with each skins, hopefully. And guys, like, I tried Judge and Ezreal in multiple matches, and just like the Apollo one, the previous one, when there was like the terrible lag thingy, that was like the constant game. Like, I couldn't move. It wasn't like the regular lag when you freeze for a few seconds and jump through some walls and stuff. Yeah, it wasn't bad. Like, it was, as you could see in the previous video, it was just like kind of slow, and I don't know, it was just terrible to play that way. Of course, it's just quick match, and of course I don't really care anymore. Sorry, I can't really bring myself to care. But that's also something, like, okay, yeah, maybe my phone is like 3 years old or something, but it's a super good phone. This is the only game I ever had on it, and it has a ton of RAM and a ton of storage, so technically it should work well. And it's just sad to not be able to use my favorite skins, and that was something I also was really, really sad about when my enthusiasm to play this game just got lower and lower. That was one of the reasons, definitely. So I just left the S skins. I decided and just used 3 A skins. As you could see, there was DM, Apollo, and Moonlight Gentleman, because the day I recorded this, I played with one of my really, really close friends from when I actually started my channel. Like, she was there when I had like less than 100 subscribers, I think, and she also doesn't really play like, daily anymore. I feel like our whole friend group who we started this game with doesn't really play that much anymore, if they even play at all. And her favorite JoJo skin is this one. Hopefully it still is. And we always had like these arguments about, like, I hated this skin, or like disliked this the most, and she disliked the Apollo one. And then we always had these little arguments about, like, who which is the better skin and stuff. So yeah, I just wanted to use this skin for her and for the ones who love this skin, because you know what, it's a JoJo skin, and at the end of the day, I love all of the JoJo skins. Oh, but look at that. At the end of the video, it turned out to be like a Sophie something about like leaving and stuff, and I didn't want it to be. But anyway, so the plans for the near future. Don't worry, I won't just, stop and disappear after this video. As I said, I do plan to upload those pre-saved matches, what I saved from my prime days, when I had the top 10 spot and the high A badges. So those videos will be coming out soon. I think in the same manner as they have. So like I would just record them in game and upload them without anything, because from one side I really did say and tell everything I knew about JoJo. Like I showed you most of the tips or tricks or how I play. I think if you watch like 5 of my videos, you will understand how I play Joseph, what was my strategy with him. Like I think I can't really tell you anything new about him, and that's why I think upload them for you guys to watch, because they do really have some of those good moments. I can't bring myself to, like, I'm even out of practice. I don't even know what to do, like point out like, oh, I did this and did that because of that. So I just hope if you're actively in the game, you will understand and you will know how to get something out of those videos. So there are, I think, like about 30 or 40 more videos with JoJo with various skins, so that will be there. And well, I do really, really miss this, like chatting with you guys. I wish we could do it real time. Like, you guys leave comments in live chat, and I just, answer, and we can just chat, because that's what I really miss in this. That's why I did this video, even though it's not really the same. But I don't know what I could do or how could I do that. So we'll figure it out. I don't even know how many of you still watch this video to this point, because I feel like IDV and JoJo mainly is not really that popular anymore, and I don't know. Yeah. Other than that, if you've been watching my past few videos, I mean before the raw gameplay ones, then I got back into one of my dearest hobbies, writing. So that's something I plan to keep doing, and plan to write about more couples, maybe my original story too, if I can bring myself to it. And the other thing is Genshin still. I know it wasn't really popular on my channel so far. I mean, some of you, I guess, enjoyed it maybe, hopefully, but it definitely was nowhere near as IDV in the prime days. So I don't know. I really do enjoy that game, and I don't know. I just really wish we could keep this community, this, like, making videos and this whole thing, because this is the one thing I will really, really miss beside JoJo. Like, if we could take IDV out of the mix and I could just take JoJo and drop him into Genshin as a 5-star, then then it would be so perfect. But we can do that, and it really hurts my heart to see JoJo go, because he was like, as ridiculous it sounds, he was really part of my life. And it's not about like, oh, I'm in love with this game character and, like, getting married to like a cartoon cutout board or whatever. No, it's just the sentimental things, like the memories, and that's why. And JoJo is just such a fundamental part of those memories with this game. Like, I don't remember IDV, I remember JoJo. So just that's something I will be really sad about. And the other thing, of course, the videos and this whole like YouTube community thing. Like, I enjoyed it so much. So if there is a need for it, I think if we could continue with Genshin, or I don't know, just something, then that would be great. And I think I will try that. But if it doesn't really you know work, or you guys aren't really interested, then I won't force it, because like making these videos take effort, and editing them and stuff, and recording them and putting them on my phone to use the editor app. And it takes so long to put out one video, and you can't just run on excitement and enthusiasm forever. Like, if you don't really get anything in return, and I don't say this to be like, oh, I want, I don't know, to make millions with one video. No, but it's still your time and valuable energy you put into something. And if you don't really get anything for it in return, then you will get burned out so soon and so frustrated, and that will just ruin the whole game experience for a lot of people. That's why you just have to be careful. Like, if something doesn't work, you don't have to force it. So yeah, I will try, maybe. And I have so many ideas still, like, not with IDV, but I still have so many ideas. Like, so if I'm a makeup artist, and I was thinking doing like makeup based on just randomized Genshin characters and stuff. on maybe like on a YouTube Shorts term, like kind of like a TikTok similar video type. Not just, I'm not saying on TikTok, but maybe YouTube Shorts. And gameplay wise, I don't know. I don't even know how much Genshin and IDV fans can collide, or how many of them actually play the other game. If you're interested in Genshin, then I do have a video where I tell you guys about how I got into Genshin and why I still play it, and how fun that is for me, and why I really really love that game, and why I really really recommend that game. So if you're interested in that, I will, I think, leave it in the links, or like that pop-up eye information thingy at the top corner, so you can watch that if you're hesitating about playing that, because I think it really is such a wonderful game, and there is no like this stress thing involved, and it's just beautiful graphics, beautiful characters, and it has so many aspects that I listed in that video. But still, I really will miss these, because I just, I always enjoyed like reading those lengthy comments, and when you answered every question, or just, it felt like we were making conversation, that like we were, I don't know, getting friends or getting to know each other. And that's why I always cared about keeping this familiar vibe on my channel. I always wanted it to be a personal thing, not something like, there is like one person and they are worshipped by the little minions, or I don't know. So yeah, that's why I just wanted to make this a friendly environment, a familiar environment for you guys. That's why I created the Discord server. That's why I did everything, really. So if you guys are interested in more of these, because as long as I have the game, as long as I didn't get the King Jojo skin, I will still play and stay on the game. So I can, I don't know, play these little quick matches with various skins if if my lag allows. And yeah, we can, you can just throw in a topic, and I can talk about it actually. So if that's something you would enjoy before I leave this game, then yeah, just leave a comment. I always love comments, so just leave a comment and I will see what I can do. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this little get back together thingy. I really miss Jojo, and thankfully I can still play him at least. Um, in terms, I don't know. I At least I still can play him a bit. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed once again. Have a nice day. Goodbye.